honoring really the 5 people that we selected in Detroit. And by honoring them, we give each of them a $5,000 check that they give to the nonprofit of their choice. So let's take a look at the local heroes.
I'm very grateful that my passion has to do with giving back in the communities where I live and where I work.
When I saw what was happening in Detroit and how they needed some help, and particularly my old neighborhood, I volunteered for some of these organizations and moved downtown.
And I always say, in order to save our kids, we have to serve them first. And in order to lead our kids, we have to love them first. So people are like, you're going to quit your job and do that for free? And I'm like, it's really not for free, because if you've lived through it, you know that people really need the help.
It's the reaching into people and making themselves realize that, hey, they can do anything they put their mind to.
In the last 2 years, we've adopted 24 families each year, and we've worked with Volunteers of America, with Community Living Services, and with Canton Goodfellas. We provide housing opportunities for them. We offer supportive housing, transitional housing, and we have some partnerships with some local landlords that'll give them a reduced price and rent. We also offer a life skills program where we teach them how to start all over again, some communication skills, decision making, financial literacy, how do you budget your money, because now you got to do this by yourself.
It's a unique nonprofit holding company that has several nonprofit affiliates. One is called Southwest Counseling, and we counsel literally hundreds, in some cases thousands of people and families in Southwest Detroit in mental health, with mental health problems.
The camp exposes our youth to financial literacy. The camp teaches etiquette. They learn how to open up bank accounts. Matter of fact, they go to Bank of America and they open up bank accounts. And they also learn how to read the stock page, how to start a business, how to give back.
Well, Goodwill Industries of Greater Detroit, what I love about the agency is that it reaches out to disabled people of all kinds.
One lady, her name is Erica Uzzo. Matter of fact, she's taken over the camp for me. She's been working with me since the age of 14. When first she came through the camp, and then she started working in my office, and now she's doing a camp in Scottsdale, Arizona coming up. I have another lady who went through the camp. Her name is Stephanie Smith. She's now working at Green Path, where she's teaching people about their budget. Now she's going to go to law school.
And Paint the Town, normally you just paint the houses, but we've gone out and done beyond that, when we've actually purchased supplies and had elderly people homes vinyl sided.
And so the next day she came back, she said, Misty, she said, I used to be a prostitute. And I looked at her and I said, you know what? I used to be a drug addict. She looked at me and she said, I said, but you know, you're doing so well in training. I said, the heck with the background. The hell with that's going on. And then you look back. And by golly, about a year later, I discovered that she had gotten a bachelor's degree in social work.
The funds that we get from Bank of America, we use them for so many different resources. And you talk about stretching the dollar. We truly, truly do stretch a dollar when it comes to using the funds for the kids. The kids, we use them for their meals. We make sure that we buy their food every day. And we also teach them about nutrition. We also use them for the transportation to take them. And then also we have a big dinner at the end where they learn all their etiquette lessons. And that's one thing. We also give the kids scholarships.
We've put down over $100 million in affordable housing, revamped apartment buildings primarily in Southwest Detroit. And we've counseled thousands of juveniles and parents who have been homeless people. These will all be expanded with this money.
But we're very limited in how many people we can help. So we have a waiting list of about 62 people that really need housing and have nowhere to go. So we have people in hotels temporarily until we can find a place for them. So all of it will go to housing homeless victims of domestic violence.
The organization that is being donated to, Developing Kids, will do beyond what anyone can imagine with the $5,000, that they'll be able to take it and multiply it and affect many lives.
You know, Bank of America is a pretty big deal. They are. To be recognized by them. Wow, I think it's wonderful. I do.
I think it's wonderful. It's a recognition by the bank of where this all starts. It starts with people, and the bank recognizes that giving money is important, but recognizing the people that carry out these sometimes thankless jobs is twice as important.
It helps me to know that they care about the community. It's just not a banking business, but they help out in the community. In this way with nonprofits is just a beautiful thing.
It is a model for other companies to have, to be able to recognize citizens, but also to be able to donate $5,000 to an organization of your choice is, I think that it spreads the wealth.
You know, our youth is what it's all about. And I think Bank of America is making an investment, and their return, they're not even thinking about their return. They're thinking about their return in the community and not the return on assets. Their assets is really the community.
Thank you. From the bottom of my heart, thank you.
I'm only one, but still I'm one. I cannot do everything, but still I can do something. And because I cannot do everything, I will not refuse to do the one thing that I can do.
First, I'd like to bring up Virginia Deozletian from Goodwill. Virginia, please come up on stage. The second person I'd like to bring up is Chandralyn Hughes. Chandralyn Hughes. Yeah.
Once again, good evening. I'm Melanie Kalani, also a member of the Local Market Selection Committee and president of Masco Corporation Foundation. What a great night to be celebrating in this jewel of a theater here at the DSO. In most cases, the individuals you just met are the ones who take care of the least among us, those that are in transition.